I would like to put some points in front of you. For us, it is very important that our guests maintain time management. Because we have our chief guest in time, but a lot of people who are here, who are late, let me tell you, this is a very focused event. And before we started this event, we have done MOUs worth 100 crores. You can clap. We expect a lot of professionalism from all the medical travel companies, not just from India, from other companies as well. Agreements, MOUs, dress code, time management. If you cannot manage yourself, you cannot manage the patients, I'm sure. So let us work together and let us make this a very successful event. Ladies and gentlemen, all my events are not possible without the support of some very eminent people whom I respect a lot. I don't need to give his introduction. A wonderful person who has spent, I think, 3 decades in serving this country. He's represented World Bank. He's a special ranked minister to the government of Telangana. IIM, IIT, there's a long list of his introduction, but it gives me a real, so much to learn from him. And never you will see him getting disappointed. He's always encouraging, not just investment in Telangana, but I think we are all Indians proud of Mr. Ramchandra Tiwari. Can we have a round of applause for him? Ladies and gentlemen, there is a beautiful country which has a very long history. However, we as Hyderabadis, I think, are really honored to have a gentleman, highly educated, and someone who brings a lot of fresh breeze to this country and has built a lot of relationship with Turkey. An amazing person, highly educated. I welcome His Excellency Dr. Adnan. And since I think he has taken over this place, there is so much work has gone. I've seen a lot of my friends investing in Turkey. I'm really honored, sir, to have you here. Thank you so much. I think we are almost full, so I will request our host to please come over here and take over from me.
So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Myself, Priya Reddy. I'm a finance expert working with Srinivas and Associates, and I welcome you all. So, today I'll be hosting on behalf of our FGDA, that is Federation of Geo-Diversification of Investments. And first of all, I congratulate Mr. Jia as being a chairman of FGDA and hosting a grand event like this. And I'm thankful for giving an opportunity like this. So, and I thank Mr. Ramchandra Garu and Mr. Dr. Adnan to be here with us. So I request Mr. Zakir Hussain, sir, to come on to the stage to speak about this event. And he is an ex-fighter jet pilot and Air Force personnel with decades of experience in academics and current head of MEQ Medical Tourism.
It's my honor to be a part of this event. I welcome His Excellency Dr. Adnan to give his precious time to grace this occasion. And as she mentioned about me, I'm an ex-Indian Air Force person and an educationist. First, I take this opportunity to thank Dr. Zia for having this vision of gathering an international platform where we come together as a one village, the world as of now. Also, I'm the chairperson of MEQ Medical Tourism. Lately, landing in Hyderabad, I found that yes, this has to be addressed. And my career in Middle East was about 31 years. So we started this MEQ Medical Tourism here, and we are trying to do to cater the need of the local, I could say, the patients. The medical tourism itself sounds, and this is not a new word as such. This is 100 years back, this was into practice. And now, recently, we are seeing that India is growing in every sector, and we are doing the best in this medical tourism. And the word tourism and the medical, when we join together, this gives a comfort line to a person traveling abroad for treatment for many good reasons. And as I have noticed that we as Indians, we are second to none in this medical facilities. What I have noticed, India is becoming a pioneer, and we are almost doing a business of crores in it, and the industry is growing as in a I can say in the micro speed, and the good reason one should come to India. And being from Hyderabad, I am proud to be a Hyderabadi, and what I have now visited almost 180 hospitals here. I see we have expertise in every domain, and the government is very much encouraging, and we are seeing that a lot of people from all across the globe, our option is coming as first very soon. When people will think of treatment, they should think India first. And we have such expertise, and our facilities are second to none, as I mentioned. And this is a good cause, and I wish that we all work together in this noble cause. We kept His Excellency waiting for about 15-20 minutes, and with due apology, our roads are much crowded. Even I want to reach here exactly sharp, but due to our population, I could say the traffic has, so he must excuse us for that. And this is a good time for all us to go forward and look forward in this cause, and it should be a grand success.
For your message. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a delegate flying in all the way from United States of America. She comes from a family of medical entrepreneur. Her father is a well-known pharmacist, and they have quite a few pharmacy centers in US. She herself is a medical practitioner in United States of America, president of VA Group. I request her to please come over here with a round of applause.
Nice being here with all of you. I'm Vanessa Brooke. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, and I'm the president of VB Medical Group. My group is looking forward to partners to help with the quality of healthcare in America and throughout and international. I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Vanessa Brooke Group in the United States of America is offering a lot of partnerships and collaborations. They would also like to work together with companies in India. So if any organizations are interested, and also you get a green card from US. I think your president has made it easy. All right, thank you so much, Ms. Vanessa, for flying over to India. This is her first time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our academic partner for the event is Shadhan Group of Medical Sciences, one of the top medical sciences group in the entire world. And they have over 100 institutions. They have supported us a lot, but I have to tell something. Dr. Noor is a fantastic doctor and very dynamic young person. He is an ENT surgeon. Recently, he did one of the biggest events in his medical college. He was very busy. Even though he was tired out, he still helped us. I thank him and I request Dr. Noor to please come here and speak for 2 minutes.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you, Professor Zia, for this kind introduction. My name is Dr. Nuruddin Afzal, and I'm the Chief Medical Coordinator for Shadhan Institute of Medical Sciences. It gives me immense pleasure to be present here amongst you all. This summit and this award have been conceptualized, like we all know, by Professor Zia, to provide a platform for all the medical coordinators and all the medical professionals to project Hyderabad as a destination for medical tourism. Our late the founder father of Shadan Institute of Medical Sciences and the Shadan Education Group, late Dr. Muhammad Rizal Rasul Khan Saab, he had the foresight to identify the global outreach that education would have in promoting healthcare around the world and projecting Hyderabad as one of the destinations for medical education and medical tourism in the future. And with that thing in mind, he set up a group of institutions. And today, by the Almighty's grace, we have become the largest private self-financed medical group of institutions in the country. We manage 4 medical colleges, 3 in Hyderabad and 1 in Vijayawada, and 3 more in the pipeline. And hopefully soon we'll be having a medical college in every major city of India. I thank you all for inviting me here and giving me this opportunity. Before I leave, I also have to say that any movement or any work will not be heading in the right direction if it's Rasul Rasul Khan is the chief architect of our plans for the future. So thank you everyone and wish you all a pleasant day.
With me is a lady from Morocco. She is a wonderful business development person, an entrepreneur, and has a lot of knowledge with cosmetics. I request Ms. Amal to please come over here and speak.
You invite me, and I'm so happy being with you today. Actually, my name is Amal. I'm a business consultant here in a BPO company. Also, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm planning to start my own business here in Hyderabad, all about the cosmetics, all about the skincare, and also part of the GTAC. I'm a country representative of the Ghana-India Trade Advisory Chamber. So I'm really happy and honored to be here with you today. And thank you so much.
Gentlemen, we need your help, Dr. Noor, but although he himself is a name to recall, he was an MLA, but he comes from a family of academics. I think I lost count the number of institutions they have. They're doing wonderful work, but they plan to start a medical college. I think they'll need all your encouragement from us and from everyone. I'm delighted to welcome Mr. T. Ram Mohan Reddy to come over here, a wonderful, simple person. And he already had a dental college, and I think rest he will take 2 minutes and 30 seconds to explain.
I'm Ramo Reddy. I'm ex-MLA Pargi constituency. So Noor's father was very close to me. Meeting all guests from different countries, especially in the medical field. I want to introduce myself. I started my engineering colleges in 2001. After that, I started my dental college by name Meghna Institute of Dental Sciences, Nizamabad. Up to post-graduation I have there in all dental sciences. Now I started a 350-bed hospital in Patanchal, TRR General Hospital. Now I have a plan to expand that hospitals in Hyderabad. And apart from that, I am starting a medical college also this year, TRR Institute of Medical Sciences. So in this connection, anybody, any other counterparts, anybody interested to have some collaborations or any business types, I am interested. Thank you.
Really surprising for me to have this excitement and people flying in from different countries for this event today. However, one person who is very close to my heart, and he has done excellent work in getting investments in India. Very popular person, he has been traveling, representing India in many countries, but I thought he will not be able to make it because he's very busy, but he took time to come over here. I'm honored to welcome the chairperson of IETO, Mr. Asif Iqbal, to please come over here by organizing committee to honor. However, we'd love to listen to him for 2 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Zia. Excellency. Actually, I just landed. I'm coming from the airport now, and we also have a very good friend's wedding this evening. And Hyderabad is a place of weddings and culture and rich heritage. Today's topic was medical tourism, so I also see that the organization that has partnered Shadan Medical College is the chairman is somebody who is very enterprising and has brought the medical profession to its peak in the country and all other countries as well. We were part of the medical policy group to create the health city in Cayman Islands 5 years back, when a very reputed hospital from Bangalore called Narayana Vidyalaya, who specializes in cardiac surgeries, they set up a hospital in Cayman Islands. So we worked on that, and then we also have been making medical tourism policies for different states. And for the state of Karnataka, we have made a policy. We have now we are working with the government of Telangana to draft a medical tourism policy, which will organize various countries to structure this operational aspects of bringing in medical tourism. So I'll share the blueprint and the draft policy that we have with you. Through Mr. Zia will share that, and we are ready to give any support. We just returned from Bangladesh 2 weeks back. We set up a few outreach centers in Bangladesh because India is giving 68,000 last year visas only for medical visas, and Bangladesh is the largest number of medical tourists that is coming into India. So that's a very prospective place. I would be happy to connect you to the health ministry and any necessary hospitals that you want to connect there as outreach centers. You can send patients here. And apart from that, I was in Morocco last year. We were in the South Morocco, we were in Oujda, and we were welcomed. Yeah, very close. We were in Oujda, Nador, Rabat, exactly. So we were there, and Rabat also we did. So we did create a medical tourism memorandum of understanding with the government of Oujda, with the Indian government. So any collaborations or other, we'll be happy to support you. We are the Indian Economic Trade Organization. We have offices in 39 countries, including in Turkey and Morocco. So we are happy to be here and also support and encourage Mr. Zia in his endeavors. Thank you.
May I like to request a lady who has a postgraduate from United Kingdom. She has office there and in India. She does something really unique, which I think she will better explain it to you. And I also suggest all the corporates over here to take her service, especially for motivation and leadership. May I request Ms. Sampath Rani to please come over here with a round of applause, please. A wonderful lady.
It feels so nice when you're called with so much of appreciation. Thank you very much, Zia, for introducing me in such a beautiful way. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Sampath Rani, and the subject which I'm going to talk about today is on spirituality and health. When I was thinking about spirituality and health, I was in fact reading many books those days. And the one book which directly connected me with was The Biology of Belief by Bruce Lipton. It directly connects with your health, the spirit, in total what we can see is the body, mind, and the spirit. Especially the pages which that spoke about was very long ago, 700 million years ago, the existence of the only single cellular organisms on this planet living with its own consciousness. It had nothing. They lived with its own self-consciousness. Latterly, the functionally similar single cellular organisms get together to form the multicellular organisms, the communities what we call as the plants and the animals. Latterly, the human community divided himself into sub-communities of religions. In this era of high technology, more and more people are coming towards spirituality. Why? When we ask why, it's because of the increased recognized awareness. What is it about? The health, the conditions of the health. When I say the conditions of the health, in medical terminology, it is disease. The health and the disease are not only the part of this body, but by the mind and the spirit. What is spirituality and how spirituality can influence our health? And what could be done to develop spirituality? is of higher rate of interest of the healthcare providers and the patients in particular, and the society in general. When I just was pondering for the definition of spirituality, spirituality is a very vast subject. However, I believe the spirituality and the science, when we integrate it together, that is when we can create the heaven on this planet. In the spirituality of pursuit, what happens in the spirituality of pursuit, the person is trying to connect with it. What we, in a broadest perspective, what we call it as the God and yoga. And that could be done through individuals. A major role in creating a beautiful, healthy lifestyle. Your inner self through yoga and meditation.
Peter will come over here, and it's amazing to meet this lady. I'm going to give her introduction. I would like to welcome all the foreign delegates who have come over here to meet us. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite Mr. Peter along with his group to please come over here. I would like to introduce and thank them personally for taking time and coming. There's one actually entering the door. Her name is Rofia, not this one. I think it's the one behind him. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank all of them for flying in for this summit, and few of them got late. They're on their way, so they're actually just called me from the lobby. But I would like to thank Peter and Mr. Ali from Mustafa from, where is he? Oh, Mustafa, you look so smart, you look different. Thank you. Mr. Batashi, thank you so much. And Mr. Batashi also had Oman Day. It was yesterday? National Day. Today. Yes, we have Morocco and we also have Oman. It was Morocco yesterday?
No, today.
Some people you meet and you feel these are the people who are the leaders of now and for the future. She does not need an introduction, a very popular person. She's a serial entrepreneur, speaker, also a technical expert, a Wharton MBA graduate. She is currently heading as the Executive Director, Surana Group of Companies, and proud founder of VK, Agush, and ICU. Her passion on education, health, business, sports, social life, and philanthropy made her a valuable soul in diverse fields. She teaches yoga and performs cultural Kathak as well. So many things. I have to read, usually I don't read. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm really delighted to introduce Ms. Vinita Surana. I request her to please come over here. She's the keynote speaker for the day.
Fail big, fail miserably. Let others pull you down and throw you in uncertain territories. Use it to the fuel to your fire. Let the world shatter you, and if you survive, you know you're stronger and smarter than yesterday. And when you have the courage to fail, you have the muscle to win. So fail big to dream big. I don't know how many of you know Hindi here, but there are these lines I really like. संघर्ष में आदमी अकेला होता है, सफलता में दुनिया उसके साथ होती है. संघर्ष में आदमी अकेला होता है, सफलता में दुनिया उसके साथ होती है. जिस जिस पर ये देश हंसा है, उसी उसी ने इतिहास रचा है. Respected members, it is such an honor and pleasure to speak in front of you. Medical tourism is critical and the need of the hour. The vision of getting top healthcare providers and patient support under one roof is one of its kind. Kudos to FGTI. It's truly impressive. The professionalism and talent here is remarkable. Thank you so much, Zia, for this honor. And I take this moment to thank Anika for introducing me to Zia. I also thank His Excellency for being here today. I feel the most selfish thing on earth to do is to help others, to create a product or service that has helped them live better. In a world where you can own anything, be generous, and in a world where you can be anything, be kind. I'm a part of a group of companies. We're into solar, real estate, and metals. but mental health care is very close to my heart. And in this regard, we've started a foundation which is called Win-Win Situation. There are brochures on the table if you'd like to take a look. We go to schools, colleges, corporates, where we go and make people aware of mental health care, the wellness, and what you can do to upgrade your lives. It is really nice to see Sapna speak here, and those are some of the tools and techniques that we also use. But apart from that, we work with startup entrepreneurs mainly to create, to bring life to their dreams. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I'd like to end by saying that success is just the tip of the iceberg, and only the highlight can be seen on a Facebook or a magazine cover. What goes behind is another story. So many hours of artwork, hurdles, uncertainties, and misunderstandings created. Resilience is truly the need of the hour, and the mindset to overcome these hurdles. An average person would just stop there, but there are a few extraordinary few, and I can see most of us in this room today are that. They push their boundaries, their limits, and their comfort zone. And they not only survive, but thrive in these testing times. Never stop growing, never stop being the best version of yourself. Thank you so much.
I have shared some of it right out on your table. And we have one delegate, she just came in. She's from Uganda. Yeah, please welcome you over here.
Actually, I had been caught up a little bit. Just came from an exam. So my name is Rugaya Ali Obeid. I'm a nurse by profession. I just completed my master's in nursing. I'm from Uganda. I'm currently in Hyderabad, of course, pursuing my master's, which I just completed. So I'm here today to discuss about Mayfair Foundation. So Mayfair Foundation is a foundation that deals with medical tourism in Uganda. So it's an outsourced company. We have like, it doesn't only concentrate on the medical, but it also concentrates on the tourism and the education. So we are dedicated in improving patient care, and not only saying that we bring the patients from Uganda to India for treatment, but to see that they gain more than the care that they obtain from they obtain more than the care that they come to here, like the various fields of tourism. So with that, it's just a starting company, so which I'm a co-founder of it, trying to build it up. And we have been trying to look for hospitals all over Hyderabad that could be willing to be partners with us so that we can enable bringing the patients from Uganda, because it's a whole process, which is not yet established in Uganda. So it's it's a new company based in Uganda, which none of its like is there. So with that, I would like to conclude. Thank you for all giving me an opportunity and an ear to listen.
Come over here. May I request our moderator? He is an award-winning pharmacist who has been all over the world. He has his own company. He gives consultation to pharma companies. May I request Mr. Shadab to please come over here. To request a very dear friend, but also a highly trained finance and accounts professional, and he had his own company, well-respected person. I have learned so much from him. I request Mr. Srinivas Tripadan to please come. I would like to request eminent academic entrepreneur. He is also a person who runs several institutions in UK, Sri Lanka, so many places. So I would request Professor Muthu to please come. Dr. Muzammil Anzar, who also runs a company into medical travel. He won an award, Man of the Year from Times in 2017 for his contribution. There's a lot of this. A round of applause for Dr. Muzammil. I would like to request a chartered accountant and a well-known person in the accountancy field, Ms. Rajambal, to please come over here. Take this opportunity. We have a person with a lot of skills, Mr. Asif Iqbal, to please come and take a seat. I kept one person's name in the end. Very impressive. So much to learn from his personality. Great leadership skills. He's a DGM for syndicate bank, and I am really honored that he took time to come over here. He heads about 18 regions and 5 district branches under his control with 29 years of service.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Excellency and the guests for today, and all the delegates who have come here for this occasion. So it's really a great privilege. It's an honor to be here today, and the topic on which we'll be having a small quick discussions within the groups is on investment on medical travel. So I'll be moderating this discussion going on. So may I request the people, the guests who are sitting over here, just to come up with a thought, a plan, maybe what could be the best thing that can you do? Because we have a platform where we have all healthcare providers coming on, and also we have patient support organizations coming on a single platform. It's really something great today happening in Hyderabad here today. So quickly, may I request the honorable delegates who are here, so just can you give a thought on it, like what could be the best option that you see as an investment opportunity in India, that is Hyderabad?
To please come over here. He's a partner, Deloitte, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause to him. A wonderful person, a very good singer, and he motivates every single day, all in his group. A very simple person, although I come from such a distinguished background.
Oh, song? No, there's no song. This is a contrasting Summit Awards. Some talk about medical tourism, so some talk about illness, some talk about wellness. So yoga and all that. In India, it's not alternative medicine. Ayurveda is the oldest medicine. So therefore, let's not compare with the US and say, hey, we have the alternative medicine, right? It's the reverse way, right? So that's number one. Number two, what I would want you to, everyone talks about, wellness, tourism, right? Think about it. We have never attempted preventive medicine. We always attempted detective medicine, right? So if you can bring in the preventive, you're all from the medical tourism, bring the preventive, then if you can create that environment, then you will not have illness. It's all about the wellness, right? Professor Zia, you raised 100 crores, that's really remarkable. And I would encourage you to work on next time on wellness program, then on illness program.
Wonderful to have you here. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to request His Excellency Dr. Adnan to please come over here and speak a few words.
A very good afternoon, everybody. It's a great pleasure to be part of this event and address it to you today. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Zia and FGDI for organizing and inviting me to this important, significant event. We are in Hyderabad, which is the city of heritage, culture, tolerance, and at the same time it's a medical hub. I have been here for almost 2 years, and I visited several hospitals. I have been in several medical colleges. I met so many doctors. So it is a real medical center of India. It's also a global center of pharma industry. I don't know the exact figure, but maybe 30–40% of the medicine drugs are produced and exported from Hyderabad. 36, the correct number from the minister. Thank you. So I observed that Hyderabad is playing more significant role in domestic medical tourism. People all around the country, especially from the south, come to Hyderabad to cure their illnesses and get quality medical services. So the quality, myself, my family, we experienced really good quality medical treatments here. So I can always advise my friends to get any medical service in Hyderabad. When it comes to India, the doctors, hospitals, everything, they are very good. There are also some issues, of course, every country. Urban-rural disparity is coming first, but I think in time, as the economy grows, India will address this issue. It is everywhere, in the US, in Turkey, it's everywhere. At least the basic medical services should be provided to rural people in an equitable manner. India is growing in foreign medical tourism. As mentioned before, 500,000 people are visiting India for taking treatment or accompanying persons. So it will grow because India provides good service and low cost. So I think it's a good competitor with Turkey. So we are very good in medical tourism. We are among the top 5. Last year we received close to 1 million medical tourists to Turkey. This year we are expecting 50 million tourists, and this corresponds to 2% of the tourists received by Turkey each year. So we have some strengths. Many hospitals, especially in Istanbul and Ankara, they have international accreditation. They have also partnerships with international hospitals or groups. Our doctors, physicians, surgeons, good quality, good practitioners. The infrastructure, hospitals, all range from 5-star rooms to decent rooms. You can get any kind of service and hospitality in Turkey. More than that, if somebody goes to Turkey for medical tourism, it's also a kind of holiday or business trip for himself or herself or for the accompanying people, usually the family. So it's a big asset also for Turkey. I see so many opportunities for collaboration between Turkey and India, and medicine and medical tourism are among those. So I think we can create some partnerships. We can exchange doctors, surgeons. We can send patients to each other. I know that for transplantation, there are some restrictions in India, but in Turkey, our rules are less strict, and in many treatments, we don't have waiting lists. So there are big opportunities to cooperate, and I am here at your disposal for establishing any partnership, and I thank you very much once again.
For your time and also for your message. Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us a very dynamic lady, and I would request her to please come over here. She's starting a group which will help women in their empowerment. I think we should all encourage her. May I request Ms. Anika to please come over here, along with Ms. Kia, Ms. Shweta Reddy, Ms. Deepika Maheshwari, and Ms. Disha Gauri.
Thank you so much, Zia, for this amazing opportunity. So I'm Anika Khara, and I'm an image and fashion consultant by profession. And I'm starting up a women networking organization called Women Business Cult. So here we would be giving a platform for all women entrepreneurs to showcase their businesses, so that each and everyone can, like I believe in the saying, like empowered women empower women. So here we are all trying to empower each other and build networking contacts and help each other.
Only at a juncture where people are waiting for lunch. We started with good morning and we are ending up with good afternoon and very good evening. First of all, let me welcome all the friends, and particularly who have come from outside shores. Welcome to India, welcome to Hyderabad, welcome to Telangana. Friends, a lot of issues and points pointed out. I think talked of medical travel to tourism or tourism and travel and wellness or fitness and things like that. There is a good opportunity, and all of us know that when we talk of that health is wealth, and unless health is there, and an Indian system has a lot of ways. In fact, I used to argue with my friends way back in service in Odisha. When they talk of alternative medicine, they talk of. I said it's not alternative medicine. The chemical medicine, this thing is the alternative medicine. So original medicine is Ayurveda, Unani, all those things are there, where easily accessible, affordable, and a knowledge still exists. And if you allow other generations to go, we'll be missing it. So it's a opportune time for those entrepreneurs who can convert into a literature those things. Ayurveda to all those homeopathy and things like that. Maybe certain ailments and diseases which will not wait for time, maybe heart attack or something like that, or some sort of stroke, that may go in for some sort of medicines or other treatment, but otherwise there are ways of handling those things. Coming back to the opportunities, when we are talked of, I think fantastic opportunities available for people to travel from abroad to India, and particularly to Hyderabad, Telangana. I think one of our friends had mentioned that largest number of hospitals. Yes, corporate hospital-wise, it has already surpassed Madras, Chennai. And per capita beds-wise is the highest in the country today, Hyderabad. And the pharmacy-wise, I think Excellence was mentioning to it, is now about 36 to 37% of bulk drugs manufactured in the country is from Hyderabad, also exported from Hyderabad. And vaccines, 1/3 of the world's production, it is India's production first one, 1/3 of the world's production is in Hyderabad. We have a Genome Valley, life sciences is really doing very well. And there's an opportunity for both you carrying the medicines back to your countries, or making these people to set up base in your countries, or people using those medicines in this country. Now, when you're talking at travel versus tourism, yes, it's like I used to call as only travel and not a tourism. If you want to use add a tourism, there are a lot of things to be done. Like I think who mentioned Atithi Devo Bhava in our context in India. We say the guest is our God. So we should take care of those things. In fact, even general tourism, we have a lot of deficiency which we need to correct. So in the medical facility also, because when a patient wants to come here, tourism you can plan. 10 days, 15 days, I don't know. I was asking Excellency, when can I visit Ankara or Istanbul? He said, no, come in April. I have time. But tomorrow's my element, I don't have time to plan such a long time. I need to fly. In fact, we must, if there is some sort of a request can go through this conference to Ministry of Home Affairs, they can have a special desk in those countries. Some of the countries where there's a lot of tourism coming, traveler coming health sector, to have a desk to give them visa on priorities. Or in some countries, you can make them, if it's for a health purpose, certified by a doctor there, you can say visa on arrival. Because they cannot wait. And that is very, very essential. Otherwise, people halfway, they may lose a life. It's very important, and I want you to take care of that. We should take care of. I'll also be talking to the Ministry of External Affairs in this regard. Because a couple of hospitals asked me when 2 years back, when they had visa problems. In from one of the countries was blacklisted. For unfortunate reason, then we had to get it corrected. Particular hospital, they blacklisted these things. He said no patient can travel from that country to this hospital because there's some small problems somewhere else. So these are the issues which you need to take care of. We want to increase this travel between those countries and India. Now, third thing I would like to stress on this case is that when attendants come here, patients maybe will be giving a star hotel hospitals. We have a couple of hospitals. They are on par with the 5-star hotel. Particularly one is called Intercontinental Hospital. You must have visited that. I mean, it looks like more of a 5-star hotel than a hospital. You are giving to the patient, but also attendants need to. Because you may give to one attendant, but not more than one attendant. If you go to any of the other hospitals, there are patients or attendants sleeping on the footpaths outside. The cancer hospital, we can go near the walking park, what's it? KBR Park. You can see the patient attendants on the platform in footpaths. Those things. They need to be taken care of. That's very, very important. I've seen to another hospital gone to the Max Cure hospital. They have to change the name now. The foreigners waiting outside and they have no place to sleep. That's the essential aspects we need to take care of. The third aspect I want to stress is that not only in yoga or Irani or these things, there are very, very many ways of taking treatment. Adding to the both things. I'm not saying that normal medicines don't take it or take only these things. Have both of them and parallel can carry on. Parallelly, and many times it can carry on both of them. And then there are instances cancers being treated with other methods than the chemical medicines. Cancers, dreaded cancers. Some German technologies, technicians, they have recently, one of the patients has given the whole analysis of all the doctors, both in USA and India, have just said you have only life of 3 to 4 months. And even up now, it's on the 7th year, the man is still kicking. That's the thing, you can use those techniques of getting things. Now coming to the investment opportunities in Telangana or India, I think one of the friends has mentioned that the whole world is looking towards India for investment. Whole world. I had gone to UK recently. I was in China. All those industries. I was talking to our ambassador there in Beijing. He was saying that industries, lock, stock, and barrel, except the bricks and the mortar, they want to shift the entire machinery from those countries too. We have a good opportunities here. Last year, talking 2 years back, Brexit and what India can do. Then I said Brexit, what India can do, what Telangana can do. Also spoke to them. So the whole world is looking towards India. It is an opportunity for all of us to grab, particularly the entrepreneurs. In Telangana, we'll give you land, water, and electricity. Rest of things you have to. I think finance already, our friend has assured on behalf of the entire sector, because the financial sector, the banking sector is doing very badly today, and they need some boost in terms of their money to be taken care of. So opportunity-wise, a fantastic thing, and Hyderabad is very, very centrally located to the country, and also is connected to virtually all the countries in the globe. Virtually every country, not directly, but hopping flights wise. So it's a very good opportunity for investing in Hyderabad and living in Hyderabad. Invest Telangana is we have a forum which can take care of all your and particularly these 3 things you want it. And we have a stable government. And Hyderabad, I think Excellency has lived here, and many of you are living here. I think Amala also for 1 year and plus here. You can see there are generations living here for 3 to 4 generations without need to know a single word of Telugu. That's the beauty of this. They fall in love with Hyderabad for 3 reasons. If they have a Hyderabadi biryani, Gandipet water, and third thing I say now is our ring road. So those foreign visitors who have come just now, please spend 2 to 3 hours in driving on our ring road. You will never leave this state, this city, and this country. Thank you very much for this opportunity given to me. And at any point of time, those investors through GIA, you can reach me. I'm Ramachandra Tejawat. I work for government. I was a bureaucrat. First, I was a corporate manager, then I'd gone to bureaucracy, and now into politics. This is my 3rd innings of my life, and if anything I can do for any of you, particularly the youngsters, I'm very, very happy. Thank you very much. I think more than a dozen and a half countries who assembled. I don't think we could be able to manage at state level functions or in Delhi. Congratulations to you and all the best to you.
Of a very dear person, kind at heart, a great entrepreneur, and a person who I think we all admire. Dr. Sarif Rasool Khan, who heads Shahada Institute of Medical Sciences. I request Dr. Noor to give my regards to him. I know he doesn't come in the events, but thank you, Dr. Noor, for all your support. Immensely in medical travel, but let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Shahada Group provides a lot of free treatment worth almost 50 lakh rupees every month to poor people. So that they are doing amazing, and we want to give them a respect. I request Your Excellency to Dr. Noor. One of the top orthopedic surgeon over here. He has a multi-speciality orthopedic hospital, recognized as one of the best in the world. I request Mr. Tejawat to present. If you invest in many countries, help their economies, in return, your economy also grows. And when I meet a lot of bureaucrats, I also tell them, if you only focus on foreign direct investment, but then you don't invest in other countries, then that doesn't make actually a bigger sense. So let us go global, help each other. We don't even have to be physical as well, we can always go digital. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a really good, great learning experience for us. We do every 6 months a billionaires and successful entrepreneurs meet in Falaknuma Palace. This was the first time we decided to do in Park Hayat. It has been a learning thing. A lot of young people here. I request them, please come down with your DPRs, and your business plans so that we can help you. FGDI doesn't charge anything for helping people growing the business. I would like to personally thank Mr. Tejawat for his time, His Excellency Dr. Adnan, Shadam Group of Institutions, and Dr. Zakir Hussain has been great help to us in this entire event. Ms. Vanessa Group, thank you so much for coming from United States of America. All the delegates who have come here, my apologies, I could not introduce them personally. Few of the people, we could not give them time because they came late, we couldn't give their presentation. And overall, I think this is fantastic and we have great time. Thank you very much. Have a lovely evening. I invite you all to have some food with us right now. We'll go.
Jyotsna from Dr. Padmaja Fertility Center, headed by Dr. Padmaja Divakar and Mr. Divakar Reddy. We are more into fertility and IVF procedures and surrogacy, the major procedure what we are doing. Unfortunately, the government decided to ban it, and from today the sessions are going to start in the parliament, and we are just crossed our fingers waiting for the bill. And of course, we are happy that knowing about the regularization in the procedures, but not to ban it completely. So we are in the field from past 20 years into gynae, and from past 15 years in the IVF, and it's been almost 6 years we are doing surrogacy, and delivered almost 10,000 plus babies in IVF and 2,000 plus babies in surrogacy. So it's a pleasure to announce this, and very happy to be here at the Global Medical Summit, and thanks for this program inviting us, and it's very honor to be here and receive this welcoming, most affectionate welcome. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Ramakant Tripathi from Elbit Medical Diagnostics.
Say your designation also, no?
Okay. Hi, I'm Ramakant Tripathi. I'm from Elbit Medical Diagnostics. Hi, I'm Ramakant Tripathi. I'm from Elbit Medical Diagnostics. I am Director of Finance and Operations over there. Elbit Elbit was started in 25 years back in collaboration with a Israel company. It was an Israel company, and subsequently, after a couple of years, it was entirely acquired by Charis Group. And thereafter, Elbit has been, expanded in both Hyderabad and Bangalore. We had 4 centers in Bangalore and 4 centers in Hyderabad. And recently, in recent past, we have enhanced our collection centers. We are now having around 17 collection centers in Hyderabad, and around additional 7 collection centers in Bangalore. So we are going very aggressively. In addition to that, we also cater to occupational health services. We also look into community health services and all. And in addition to that, there are large number of corporates are associated with us. And we are also into very special diagnostic services. We are into cytology, and we are coming up with a lot of new healthcare services that Elbit can provide to its, provide to the community. We are setting up, I mean, our large centers are having its own clinics of every specialization, and all the renowned doctors are there with us for the last 20-25 years. Yeah.
So what is the main reason of this summit?
Yeah, I mean, we felt that Elbit can get associated in hospital tourism and medical tourism, and when it comes for preventive health services, diagnostic is something very important. It is your body, your health prima facie at the beginning, so it can help you a lot in going forward. Everybody should be much aware of their health first, and diagnosis helps in that actually.
This is Dr. Nuruddin Afzal. I am the Chief Medical Coordinator for Shadha Institute of Medical Sciences, and we are pleased here to support FGDI for the Global Medical Travel Summit and Awards 2019. It has been a pleasure to meet all the delegates from all over the world. Today, the cities across the world are no longer just exotic locales. They are actually dots on the world map which can be connected together. And I'm proud to say that Shadha Institute of Medical Sciences is playing its part in connecting those dots and making the world a better place. What we need to do now is Hyderabad has got its focus for medical treatment. We need to build an ecosystem that will also help promote tourism. So medical treatment and medical tourism are two completely different aspects altogether. People come to Hyderabad expecting world-class medical treatment, which we are providing at the moment, but we also need to develop infrastructure and, like I said, build an ecosystem which would find people willing to come not just for medical treatment, but also the attenders and the patients and relatives of the patients would be willing, and they would want to come to Hyderabad to explore this as a tourist destination. So I request the government of Telangana to help develop the infrastructure, focusing not just on the patients, but also the relatives of the patients will be accompanying them.
Yeah, I'm Dr. K. Shravan Kumar, proprietor Shine and Smile Group of Dental Hospitals. I'm an MDS in Conservative Dentistry and Endodontics, and also an implantologist from Brennemark Osseointegration Center, Germany. So actually, we are over 15 years of our service. We have seen a lot of foreign clients and Indian clients. And as medical tourism and is growing day by day, it is a foremost requirement to have a platform like this where all the foreign entrepreneurs are here, and I'm really glad to be a part of FGDI Global Medical Tourism Awards and Summit, and it's a great opportunity for me to take part in this, and I'm very happy to be in this part.
How many countries is it to travel? At any countries to expand this travels, hospital travels? How many countries?
We are looking to expand to, dentistry is a costly treatment. The dental treatments are very expensive in other parts of the world, like usually in Arab countries, and also the African countries, and even compared to any other country, India can provide best quality treatment at a reasonable and a cheaper rate. As someone in the summit also mentioned, that it can cut down the cost 60 to 90% if someone travels from other countries to India. Meanwhile, they can also assure that they will be provided with the best quality treatment in India. So we have been serving people for past 15 years, and we welcome all the international patients to India. Maybe from Africa, Australia, all the Arabian countries, and any countries from east or west. India is the best place for all the dental treatments.